Hey everybody, how you doing today? I know I'm a bit late this time around. It's been it's been a very busy day. On the bright side, the ceiling for most of the house is already up, and they'll just have to put the finishing touches and stuff like that on it. And hopefully by the end of the week, nothing else will need to be done, and we'll be set in stone. But I had some goals for the stream today. I've been slacking on the fish monsters, and I wanted to go after the Tyranno trout and the pike slasher at the very least. And then I was thinking about maybe going after this fella right here, but don't I don't know how big he is. Like that's the problem. Like I need to be able to keep it. I want to make a profit, you know what I mean? Also, I'm very tired. So forgive me if my responses and stuff like that are a little bit slowed today. Oh, it's only a 1/4? Well, that's not good. Do I need to use a rig for this now? No, a rig won't work for that. Ooh. I don't know how I'm gonna manage this one then. Hmm. I could like just make a lighter rod, right? But I don't want to do that. Give me just 1 second here. That's better. So something's busted on my phone almost completely. It doesn't seem like my alarms work, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aware of like what's going on it. Hmm. You know, I'll just take the short cast for now. I want to see what'll happen. Excuse me. But I want these Tyranno trout. If I recall correctly, there's more than one, isn't there? Yeah, there's 10 of these things in the lake. So I get to catch 10 of them. I imagine they're pretty light then, right? Well, I mean, they don't have to necessarily be light, but I'll take the turtle spoon out here and I'll see what I can get away with. maybe we'll be able to get all of them. Ah, man, hold on. I missed the weird music that was just in the background every time I open the menus. I wonder how short my cast is actually going to be with this. 70? Will they just bite too? I'm wondering if they have like a specific spot they like to hang around in or something. There's no way this massive freaking turtle spoon is it only weighs 1/4 of an ounce. There's zero chance. Absolutely zero chance. Oh, something's on it. I imagine if I lose this stupid lure, then I'm gonna have to get another one, huh? I guess if they were going after turtles too, I should be fishing in the rocks, right? I should be fishing where the turtles were, because that would be where the trout are. At least that would be my guess. I don't know why they would be super far away from their food source, you know? And this is a short range cast area too. So it should work even though I short cast due to how light this line is. So the regular ones will go after this too? Hey, Derpy. Whoop. I'm after dinosaur fish. My overpowered rod is kind of creating an issue here. I'm probably gonna lose a few fish to them being flung into the air, into the sky, 60 miles up, and then the hook getting loose. Oh, I thought I got a hit there. Please tell me there's not a long cast area that I need to hit to catch these things. I'm also way off peak, so it could be that they're there and they will bite this. I'm just off peak, so all the other stuff is biting it as well, you know? Hey, Ivy! Today the day? Bite it. Bite it. This spoon is massive. This thing's huge. There's no way this thing only weighs 1/4 of an ounce. I'm calling fish hacks. Did they hit it? That's good to hear. I'm glad. That sounds like you had some fun. You're making me want hibachi now. Come on, fish. Boy. That is what this is. This is just a peaceful fishing game that I typically play on Mondays now. And now I can't get anything. I'm cursed at the moment. I blame Bobby. Bobby got me cursed. Also, Bobby, if you're here, get better soon, buddy. No being sick. I guess I infected you through the streams or something. Who let an eagle in here? I'm getting nothing now. What happened? What did I do wrong? Do I need to let it sink like all the way? I mean, this is the only way I can fish with a spoon here. Let's see. I've got... Like, the rod's fine. My cast distance might be too short. By ridding it of the monstrous T-Rex trap that devour anything inside, it's all or nothing. You have to catch every last one of this razor-toothed Mesozoic monster pack. Alright, that's cool and all, but... Where are they hiding? You give me a clue somewhere, please. That's all I'm after is this army of trout. This may take longer than I expected. I got a couple cutthroat trout. I pulled like 2 or 3 of them out. I'm not sure why nothing's biting all of a sudden. I just moved myself over time-wise to peak time, so I should be getting more bites, not less. I'm also curious if I can catch the T-Rex trout off of different things. They might not like stop and go. I should probably switch up and stop using stop and go. And we'll put that there. And I will launch my sinker over here into the middle of these rocks. And I'm curious to see, because I know there was a thing with, heck, what was it? The Mad-Eye? The Mad-Eye buffalo fish would bite even if you didn't have the line on the particular rod you were using. You just had to have the line equipped on one of the rods. So if that worked as a bug, I'm wondering if these T-Rex trout will bite any of these. And the main thing that they were after... Those fish are losing their minds. Yo! Into the sky you go? Hey, buddy! Welcome back to Earth. Woo! I cast that a little. I didn't cast that quite far enough. It'll still probably get something. Maybe Twitch is what I need. I gotta get twitching. I gotta twitch this and hopefully catch something off of that. Actually, maybe lift and drop would work too. I don't have a very long run for it though. You'd be surprised how many fish I catch that are like super basic though. The little guys are aggressive. They're mad. I'm no longer a premium account either, so I'm just like sitting here wondering. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm actually still making a pretty good profit, but I'm definitely under the ratio that I was happy about. Do I have something on the line? Oh, a crawdad got it. Look how big this spoon is. It's as long as the palm of my hand. How does this only weigh like a fourth of an ounce? There's no freaking way. I feel like the hook alone would probably weigh near that. Get rid of that. No one wants that. There. That stupid crawdad that I can't turn into bait. I'm not going to catch a single Tyranno trout. But I'm going to catch every single one of these small guys in here that are just hiding around. There's going to be a million of them. You think maybe they're near the middle of the lake? You think maybe I need to cast towards the middle of the lake? That guy just gave up. You went right into the corner to be caught instantaneously. I don't know what you want from me, fish. I can't help you with that situation. What am I supposed to do if you're just gonna pretty much come at me and get caught immediately? Your life is forfeit at that point. All right, Ed? Fling him! I'm sorry, that amuses me so much when I catch a trout. And in particular a trout. All the areas that the trout are in always have these like rocks and stuff like that. If you catch them on those rocks properly, they'll just go flying like 6 miles into the sky. It's glorious. Alright, if I were a very, very angry prehistoric trout, where would I be? Any guesses here? I thought they would be near the turtles, but I can't get one there. Not even a chase! Not even an attempt to nibble on it! Maybe can I take a kayak on this lake? No, right? I think it's too small for that. Imagine if I could, though. Just bite it, please. Hmm? Oh, we got something on here. Oh, it's a trophy cutthroat. I'm not mad about it, but I was really hoping that was going to be one of these other guys. Throwing where they're leaping? I can only cast to like 70 because this is too light of a thing and I don't have a casting reel. I mean, there's a small group of them under here. I just saw them move around there. I'm not sure how that works in this game though. Let's try another cast in this area where we got a hit here and it was a trophy, so maybe there's something over there. And where they're jumping around over there in between the rocks and stuff like that, that's where I've been casting. I haven't been getting anything there. If only I could cast further than 70. Who let a woodpecker in here? Get rid of that thing. Come on, bite it. Do you think maybe they're over on the other side of the thing? I'm wondering if they're like on the other side, like on the log or over there or something like that. They could be. Here, let me move. I don't need to really be fishing for, you know, everything all at once. You know what I mean? Give me that. And let's switch it up. I'll see if I can cast over there and maybe catch something. I'm also waiting for my freaking coffee to kick in. I just wish this spoon was at least a 3/4 ounce. These are some tiny fish to be biting this freaking spoon. I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? Like, these are the smallest fish. Fish took me forever to see. Yeah, I know. I play this game every Monday and or Tuesday. It's been alternating a lot lately because of scheduling. But I've been trying to play it once a week. We were gonna do Monday, but Monday ended up turning into Sea of Thieves because Bobby. Oh, I thought I had something. Because Bobby isn't feeling well, so we were trying to get him in, and that's why I'm doing it today. But he's still not feeling too great, so he told me to go ahead and go. I'm looking for the Tyranno trout. I'm not getting anything though. I don't know where they would be if not in the rocks over there. And I'll be honest with you, this spoon is too light for what it is. You think maybe there's something over here? Hello, how are you? Oh, I immediately got snagged. That's probably not a good spot. I just threw it right into the weeds. Stop and Go has my luck seems to be on Stop and Go, but at the same time Stop and Go is also just not working too well, so I'm not sure where. I'm doing okay. I say as I immediately start coughing. That's just the weeds. That's the hornwort right here. And let's try just casting deep over here, I guess. Maybe I can try this. I just don't have enough distance to give it a proper go. Heck, I don't know, straight maybe? Maybe a straight would work? I could do a very slow straight on one. If only this was like a turtle crankbait. That would be perfect for it. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing on this. I can't win with this one. I mean, I could be catching millions of the regular guys with the bobber and the sinker here. I can't get these guys to bite though. I don't even know how big the Tyranno trout are. I'm gonna guess like 10 pounds a piece. You guys think that's a good guesstimate? I can't get out to the middle area. There's just no way. I can't cast that far. If I had my max cast distance, I could get it, but... Hold on. There's no rigs? I don't have a rig? Well, a rig wouldn't work anyway, that's right. I don't want to buy an entirely new rod setup for this. I really, really don't. Like, I do not want to have to buy an entirely new setup for a singular fish. This is what I would need, though. 7.7 pound max drag. Yeah. I know. Fine. You can't currently equip this item. Close that. Hold on. I've got to leave and then come back. After swapping a rod for this. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm actually mad about this. I can't cast far enough though, so... We'll drop the... Hold on. Can I make this a template? Save current. I didn't realize I had such a light line on this. I've been catching some really heavy fish with the speeder rod. That's kind of wild. I've been doing pretty good with it apparently. Oh man. And now we go here and it's gone. It's gone forever. We'll never see it again. 17 pounds. Yeah, I need to up all of my stuff to just buy premium, then nothing else. That probably buy premium what? Like premium for the game? I had premium before, so the reason I'm running without premium now is because I want to see how it plays out. Casting reels. I want to see the difference from where I was. Bobby's gonna have a field day with me buying a casting reel. It was recommended. It had the low decks. It had the low decks there. So I guess I'll probably go one step up. Which would be the low decks MG 1000S here. You want me to go for 11? Well, then I have to go for the attorney. Yeah, that'll work. I can work with this. That's still well within a reasonable budget, too. And we need a casting rod. And I need something that can handle 11. A jester, maybe? I could go with the Argo 5.3. Actually, maybe the 6.3. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Argo 6.3 here. Line. Let's go with fluorocarbon. Ooh, actually, do these trout count as actually having teeth, or is that just like a cosmetic thing for them? Because if they count as having teeth, they could snap my line. £10 test? No, that's a 12-pound test. I can only go up to 10. Oh. Fluoro 11, and then I'll need a 10-pound lead. I'm looking in the wrong area. Okay, so if they count for 11 would be okay. I'm mad that I'm having to build a downgrade rod. I'm upset about this. I don't think you guys realize how upset I am about this. There we go. We're set. This is frustrating though. I just spent like freaking 15K on a rod. Where's my titanium leader? Not the fluorocarbon. There's the titanium lead. There's 10 of them I have to catch. Alright, now I gotta go back. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be mad. I forgot to change these settings. Okay. And is that set? Do I have proper weight? Tackle's too light for the rod. So this was still too light. Where's my friction settings? One-third to 1 ounce lure weights. Okay, so we're literally on the edge of having... Oh, that is frustratingly bad. I know I'll get a much better cast than before. 100 feet will work. That doesn't make it any less annoying that it's still outside of the weight range. No. I hate this reel. I hate this reel. It's unnatural. You made your mistake, fish. I'm surprised you bit this. I guess the youngins wouldn't be too wary compared to the older trout, right? I nipped something. Something nipped it. Something did weird fish things and bit my lure. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate them playing games with me. Just take the bait. Take the whole thing. Eat it. Eat the whole thing. Show up and be absolutely massive. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot closer than my other rod. I think what was the minimum here? Hold on. The minimum on this one is a 5.7. So this being a 1.3 to a 1.4 is not bad, at least. That's so much better than what I was dealing with. 100 feet is something I can definitely work with, though. This is the wrong rod. Right into the ground you go, and then that lure just explodes. It hits the ground so hard, it just goes... And there we go. We'll no longer be able to catch this fish. Whee! Let's try stop and go. Do these things not exist? Am I hunting an illusion? I feel like if there's 10 of them here instead of 1, I should have gotten at least one of them to bite by now, you know? Even with my crappy cast distance. Look, I'm used to my feeder rod going like 270 feet out. It is what it is. I'm going to try casting in the rocks now. Since I can get that distance, I can get that sweet spot there that usually gets me a few trout. Oh! Is that one of them? Trophy? Trophy Colorado golden trout! Dude, that guy flung around 60 miles into the air. I can appreciate that. He just wanted some airtime, and he knew that the only way that he was going to get it effectively was by getting caught by a fisherman, and then that's what happens. Cast in the rocks in the back where the fallen log by the cliff is. Oh, so, okay. Are you talking about the one right in front of me or the one on the other side over there? Lobster, why aren't you playing the fishing game with me? I'm hurt. I'm all alone. There's no Bobby today. Bobby's sick. I'm all alone. No one here beside me. You could actually go into the water and get them, like bare clawed. The game's not cringe. You're just upsetty spaghetti with it. Look, we know how to catch the carp now, dude. I could teach you the ways. I feel that. Well, that was me when I was dealing with the Saint with LaCroix. I'm sorry, I think of the water every single time. Financially ruined? I'm trying to save up money. Bobby, for some reason, always has like 100 grand on him. I don't know how he manages to keep it. We're off peak time, by the way, so these are just pretty much test casts, I guess. So let's go ahead and flip it forward. Since we're on an uptick now, maybe the fish will exist, because we can hit right next to that beautiful, beautiful log over there. Twitch, 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 twitch. Bite! Bite, you filthy creatures! It's an itty bitty tiny little cutthroat trout. He got aggressive and now he's out of the water. You better run, lobster. By which I mean you should get in here and help me fish. Sleep is for the weak. Why wouldn't you give it another chance? What upset you so much that you don't want to play the game anymore? I do not understand. If you just don't like it, that's totally fine. I just like picking on you about it, but I am curious as to what upsets you so much that you just don't want to play it anymore. Was it the carp? Do you just hate the carp that much? Look, lobster. Some point, maybe we could go reel fishing. And then you could catch all kinds of weird real fish. And then be like, what is this gross thing? And then eat it. That woodpecker's. No, we can all fish for the same stuff. It's no big deal. And that's fair. I feel you on that. It is a very grindy game. I'm getting nothing right now. I personally wish that the fishing was less about catching insane numbers of the fish and more about like the engagement of catching the fish, and then you get like if they tripled the payouts per fish and the fish fought a decent bit harder, I think it'd be a lot more fun. I think you would catch fish. I'd be fine. Like that's what you when you go fishing with your buddies, unless you're going after some very specific stuff, you always end up going after some of the smaller, more aggressive things. Heck, Bobby sends me pictures all the time from when he goes fishing, and he usually pulls like, I don't know, 8, 9 fish on a day. And they bite like mad, and I think he's only out there for like a couple hours or something like that. Until he has to get back to do life things. Yo, do we get one? Lobster, I need your moral support for this fish. Oh! I got it. Why did that little guy fight so hard? I don't understand. That makes no sense. He was a regular cutthroat trout. I caught one of those that was bigger than him earlier. Why did that miscast? I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I don't know. Fish are so loaded with mercury that some fish are so loaded with mercury, I don't even think it hurts them anymore. They're gonna eventually turn into freaking liquid mercury terminators or something like that. Our fish are gonna be weird little transformer monsters. Come on, bite it. Give me one of these Tyranno trout so I at least know what I'm after. Yeah, living metal fish would be great. I'm sorry, I can't read that. But welcome. There's no luck here on this cast. Casting on a 1 speed is actually working out pretty well. Take care, lobster. Whee! I'll catch the Tyranno trout for you. Maybe. If they ever bite. If they ever decide to bite even once. I've tried the log, I've tried the rocks, I've tried the other log. The only thing I haven't really tried is the depths of the middle of the area. But I don't know why they would be down there instead of over here with their food source, which is turtles. I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing more satisfying than catching one of these trout and then it just immediately launching into the sky, and you just see it like pretty much rubber banding back and forth like that as you slowly reel it in. I guess I'm gonna try casting towards the middle. Let's see if anything is even out here to come after this. And yeah, I mean obviously there's a bunch of fish out here, but still, we'll start at the bottom. But I'll give it like, I don't know, maybe 5 casts out here. We'll see if we can get any bites. And I'll try casting towards those hop points too to see if we can get something. But I don't know, if I see the regular trout hopping around, wouldn't that mean the Tyranno trout likely aren't there? Wouldn't they be in the areas that don't involve the regular trout? Or would they be there eating the other trout? Because I could see that. You think dinosaur trout would taste good? Like, would it taste like chicken? What about those ancient salmon? Why aren't those in this game? Put those out here. Those things get huge. I can't remember what they are. They put them in Ark. They put them in Ark back in the day. And then we got coelacanth, too. You can't eat coelacanth, though. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. I've heard they're inedible. Who knows? Somebody probably found a way to eat them. Twitching is not working now. I hate these fish. I hate these fish. Absolutely detest these fish. They refuse to bite. They don't exist. I am convinced that the Tyranno trout does not exist. I think everyone is lying to me. I think the game's lying to me. The trout don't exist. They're an illusion. I'm out of coffee. That's not a good sign. The trout are winning. I guess now that I can cast further, I could go over there and I could cast at that little area back past the logs and stuff like that. There's usually a lot of trout back there, so maybe I can get one from there. Maybe they're just chilling together. They're just all in one spot. As much as I'm complaining, I guess I at least am getting small ones. So best case scenario where we make a profit off of this. It was what, 2K? 2K plus 15? Actually, no, probably not making a profit. Not unless every single Tyranno trout's worth like near $1,000. Then maybe. Yeah, I can cast it pretty cleanly over there. How's the pike slasher work? Now that I think about it. Like, I'm wondering how the pike slasher is going to be for fish. I should have just kept twitching. I don't know why I did what I did. I disrupted any kind of pattern that I could have created there. Come on. Come on. Bite it. Someone bite it. Please. Help me out here. I might have to look up where these guys are at. I've got no clue. They don't exist. Tyranno trouts are an illusion. Man, I don't know. Are they active at night or something? Like, do they hunt turtles at night? Okay, so it's nighttime. That explains everything then. So it's because it's not nighttime, most likely. I can't skip now. I'm mad, and I can't skip for another freaking hour. What time are we at? Ugh! It'll take an hour of fishing just to try and get them. Well... I'm mad at them. I'm mad at there not being any kind of clue as to fishing at night. Hey, Pone! Also, Kyle, I've tried literally everything you're saying except for fishing at night. Right now, I'm at 1. And that's just because I need to maintain the distance. We'll tick it up again to see if we can get away with something weird here. Maybe I can catch a few of them in the daylight here. Oh! Phew! Little guy went hard for it, that's for sure. It's so weird to me having such small fish like tearing up my line and stuff, considering what I've been running. I'm surprised that these trout are biting the titanium leader that I've got on here for the Tyranno trout. What do you think, Pone? I can't move time forward for another hour, so I'm kind of stuck here. I guess filling my net. So we'll see what we can get away with, I guess. Yeah, I'm out of space there. You don't think we need the leader? I was asking earlier, and I thought we needed the leader. Because, I mean, I gotta say, they have giant teeth in the picture, so I made the assumption that a leader would probably be something that I need for this. I don't know. And Sea Blue confirmed that, so I have no idea. Wait, what? Did I just see something small just like launch out of the water out of nowhere? I'm not seeing things, am I? I swear I saw something small just like launch out of the water at an insane speed after trying to hit my lure. Well, yeah, but it's a super ancient trout. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going insane or overloaded on caffeine. Well, I've got everything set for this rod. It's everything's lined for 11 pounds. I don't think the line itself is the issue. Maybe the leader might make it bite less. I don't know. And now I've got mixed signals when it comes to the whole teeth thing. I mean, look at this. They've got literal shredding teeth for ripping into other fish and turtles and stuff like that. So I mean, I have no idea. Take the leader off and fish the other spot. You want to try that? Okay, we'll give it a go. If I lose my lure, I'm gonna be sad though. I don't want to have to catch more turtles. That's gonna hurt my soul. No, I don't want to go back to the globe. Let's see. What'd you say, Kyle? The gold spinner catch? Yeah, I'm not super worried about catching anything here though. Like I'm not hurting for money at the moment. I've got 47 grand to play with. It's just if I really want money, I'll just go to like Emerald or go after some northern pike again in one of the better areas. Let's take off the leader though. I want to try it. I want to try that. See what we can get away with. Maybe if we get away with anything. But if there's 10 of these guys and I can't catch even a single one on like off time or anything like that, they better be insanely aggressive. Yo, that's a good sign. Bait fishing for what? Hey, big guy. That's a pretty good sized rainbow. Oh, I was doing that earlier. It's really not. I think you just hate Falcon. I think you just hate Falcon. I was getting the same exact results at Falcon. Your Falcon hatred is noted, though. I feel like the trout on average are bigger at Falcon. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you get the same pull. I think you get the same rate of catch. But I think that the trout at Falcon are bigger trout, if that makes any sense. Like on average, I feel like I get a larger weight per fish. Meanwhile, here a lot of it is super small ones that are like under a pound, are just like barely above a pound, and that just makes it take forever. I'm sorry, man. It just makes it take forever. But I did test this. I didn't just go in there and be like, oh man, Falcon amazing. But I think we're on opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to these two lakes. I prefer Falcon over Rocky, like hands down. But I do see Rocky being usable by a long shot. I mean, I could bobber over here real quick. Maybe in that deeper spot over there, I could catch some bigger ones. Do you think there's a bug on the Tyranno trout? Like there's a bug on the On the other ones? What the heck is going on over there? They're getting angry. They're going ballistic. Doing trout things. That's gonna get bit either immediately or it's gonna take a century for it to get bit. Those are the two options that I have at the moment. Let me try Twitch. It's not twitching. Why am I not getting any twitching? Is there... do I have a trout on the line? I can't even get it straight. What's going on here? Oh! That's right! I switched to the wrong rod. Shh, no one saw that. That didn't happen. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. There's no such thing as a crankbait. Crankbaits don't exist. Yo, trout online? See, look at him. He's so tiny. Adorable little guy. Out here being a half-pound fish, living his best life, biting things he should probably stay away from. You know, normal stuff that they do. I don't have a sinker rod right now. I just totally forgot about that. So I don't have a sinker rod anymore because I switched out my sinker rod for this. I probably should have just took my main... I probably should have just took my main one and flipped it. Woo! Have I caught all the fish in the lake yet? No, I have not. I have not caught all the fish in this lake yet. I've caught, I think the majority of them. I think I'm a little over half. Yeah. Okay, I got 5 left here. So I'm missing the trophy bluegill. I just caught the Colorado golden trout unique, I think a little bit ago. I don't know why I haven't caught the cutthroat trout unique. I've caught a bajillion of these guys here. I guess it's just rare on the unique list. I haven't caught a golden shiner because I haven't really gone after it. Rainbow trout, again, I have no idea how I didn't catch the trophy yet. I've caught the white bass, and I haven't caught the white sucker. So I don't know where I would be fishing for it. I'm assuming it's probably just in the center at the back end there or something like that. Found in small streams, rivers, and lakes in the Midwest. East Coast white suckers have long, round bodies and dark green, gray, brown, black sides. Are in light underbelly. About 2 to 5 pounds. Bottom feeders will eat mostly small invertebrates, algae, and plant matter. So yeah, I would probably just either have to go towards the middle, bottom of the lake where it's the deepest, or maybe back in this corner right here with a sinker that has some Alina balls or marshmallows on it. Yeah, that's what Kyle was telling me. Kyle was like, you gotta be at night, but this is the problem right now. Oh, the sucker's over to the right? Is it in the rock area over there? I could see that, but they're saying... I don't know. It feels like they put them in random spots sometimes. Judging from what I just read of their description of the fish, it should be over there, just like on the bottom. But then again, I guess if they did get in here, they would be wherever they wanted to be. Not necessarily where they are expected to be. Yo, little buddy, coming home with me, gonna fry you up. Woo! Maybe I could bobber them somewhere? I mean, that might work. Who knows? Look, I'm contemplating things. The white sucker's close to shore by the log? You mean like right there? You think I could catch one right there? Dude, that thing is running. Got you, got you. Oh, the other one? You guys are giving me mixed signals. One of you's like yes, the other one's no. That might be too far. Yep. Well, the only thing I have on me is a bobber. I don't have a sinker rod or anything like that to go for it right now. Best I could do, a shallow set. I could try it. Honestly, if I do cast over there, I might also get the golden shiner. So it might be worth it to just cast over there by those logs, even if it's not guaranteed to be there. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If I start dropping the the bobber over there at just above the bottom, I might be able to get one pretty easy. Sploosh. Well, that's not good. You're slowing me down? Woo, he's pulling hard. It's still a smaller fella, but he's pulling hard. No, 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 no. You come here. You come back here. There you are. You're going in the net with the rest of them. Yeah, let's try switching this one to the Semolina balls and see, because the Semolina balls will work for 2 of the 5 fish that we're missing, right? And then 2 of the other fish that we're missing are freaking, what's it called? Are trout. So it's just a matter of time on those. Alrighty, Pone. Ooh, it's not too deep. Or it's not too shallow, sorry. The opposite. The opposite of what I was trying to say. I've got that stupid crankbait because my spinner or casting rod is almost always my first slot, and I'm forgetting that this one is on the 3rd hit. That's got to be like a shiner or something. Oh, it's a crappie. It's a crap. It was pure crap. Whoop. Give me just a second here, guys. I don't like this. I'm glad I can amuse you guys. There's so much crap over there, though. That's usually a sign that there's at least shiners over there, though, you know? Let's switch back to stop and go here. That's pulling hard. a little guy, but... Hey, it's another crab! They always fight. They're feisty little guys. That's, oh, dang, I already have that at 50? And it's still not hitting the bottom there? Let's try 58. Let's see what we can get. Let's see how deep that area actually is. And it's still there? Dang, is that like, maybe that's like, I don't know. What would it be? Maybe like 6? 6 feet? I'm trying. I'm trying. The Tyranno trout will not bite. The consensus seems to be that because it's not nighttime, they're just sleeping. You mean up there where I'm casting right now? For the Tyranno trout? Or just for the suckers? That fluff there scared the absolute crap out of me. I don't know why, but it caught me. That was a golden shiner. I saw that shiner jump out of there. Oh, okay. I'll give that cast over there for the suckers. I definitely can hit that distance with the bobber. Yo, he's strong. This guy's fast! What the heck? That is a quick cutthroat! Whoa! He was going wild. As soon as we hit whatever we hit at that one, I'll try casting over there. We'll see if we can get lucky and catch the white sucker here. So far, no luck. I mean, the crappie are taking everything at the moment. Please. Please bite. Give me the first Tyranno trout. Give me the first Tyranno trout, please. I know it's early. I know it's not night. Did I catch anything good on stream? I don't think so, not yet. I did, you won though. You won, Bobby. I don't know if you've noticed my reel yet. But you won, Bobby. And I'm mad about it. I needed a lighter rod. Sadly, I needed a lighter casting rod so that I could get this thing out because my better rod only casts 5/7s. So 5 out of 7 ounces. And this one casts... This is still too light. Look at how big, look at how absolutely massive this spoon is. And yet, no matter, I don't know how it only weighs 1/4 of an ounce. This should at least be a 1/2 ounce. Like at minimum, this should be a 1/2 ounce spoon. And I would say it'd probably be near an ounce just because of its sheer size. That's me too. That's just me. That's how I feel about it. They're not biting that at all? I'm gonna recast it. I'm gonna recast the bobber over there by the river mouth. I didn't lose the bait. Bait! Get the hiccups. And it's still not hitting the bottom. Remember my brain. It's on 3 for the turtle spoon. I don't know why I'm even casting with the turtle spoon, to tell you the truth. If you guys are right and it's only at night that they show up, I could just be casting with something a little bit better. This is so much better than the Sea of Thieves, like, fishing mechanics. Look, they weren't bad. They were better. They're better than a lot of fishing games. but not fishing games, just games with fishing in general. They're better than a lot of games with fishing in general. But at the same time, they're a bit. This game has spoiled me when it comes to like fishing mechanics. I know that's the entire premise of this whole thing, but still, it's so much better that I can't. Anytime I go to another fishing type of game or a game that has some kind of fishing in it, it's just like, why is it so garbage? It gets stuck in my head. Oh, I must have got caught in the weeds. I thought that was hooked on a fish. The way it grabbed it kind of seemed like it was tugging on it. I don't think there are any fish over there. I'm going to be honest with you. White suckers got small mouths too. Drop it to the bottom. They sit on the bottom. No. Okay. Yeah. I actually don't know what size hook I have on the bobber there. I imagine if a crappie can bite it, they can bite it though. That's kind of a heavy pull. It might, I mean, if it is a white sucker, it's on the smaller side. It has to be. Actually, I think this is like a 15-pound thing, yeah. Okay, I was right. Yeah, it was a white sucker on the smaller end. Well, there we go. We got the white sucker. That's one of them out of there. Next on the list, let's go after the golden shiners. Lakes and ponds for quiet waters, weedy areas. Has been known to reach lengths of 12 inches in the wild. Grow up to a pound, and the feeding habits these fish are omnivores with diet of plankton. So if that's that's going on, this area is super weedy. I might be able to find them over here. I'm gonna try a cast on this side. We'll see what we get a hold of. Nah, that's too much right there. I've got to recast. Since it's shiners, I should probably make that pretty close to the top. 12 inches should be enough. Beep, 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 beep. What am I doing? Am I trying to twitch? Oh! Hornwort. I knew I hooked something, I just didn't know what it was. And fling! I think I'm stuck between Twitch and Stop and Go, guys. Both of them seem to be working okay. And since I removed the leader, they seem to be working decently well. Let's set that, and then we can just take them. How you doing, little friendo? That spoon... Look at how huge the spoon is. No, for real. Not that. For real. You're telling me this gigantic, this absolutely huge... Where's my button? You're telling me this absolutely massive spoon weighs 1/4 of an ounce. It's almost as long as the fish. Yeah, we caught the sucker at the mouth of the river. Oh. We're going after a golden shiner now. I might have it on here unless this is another crappie. Bluegill? No, it's crappie. It's crap. They're just crapping. That is a good sign, though. That means that area likely has everything that I need on the smaller end. Maybe there's bluegill over there, too. Who knows? The bluegill might go for it. I can't catch what I'm after, so... Yeah. No. I've got it set at the minimum depth, which is 12 inches. And I'm trying to keep it as close to the top as possible. Actually, you know what? They don't seem to be like... There's probably a school like right in front of me where I'm looking right now. About in that area. So maybe I should recast over there after this. We'll see what we pull from it on that end, though. I just can't get a 3-star stop and go. Why do you even bother resisting? Why are you biting something that is like your size? What does that fish expect to do with this lure? Like even assuming that that's an actual full like fish, what does it expect to do? Choke on it and die? That's what it's gonna do if it eats that. Ah. Slower speed? Well, my only other slower speed would be 1, dude. That's all I got left. I was using 1 earlier, and then I switched up to 2 because someone asked. I'm going back and forth, I guess. That sounded like some line shred potential there. How big are you? Oh, you're a trophy, that's why. Woo! I know. I was getting one earlier, it's just that cast in particular that I was screwing up. I gotta have patience. I need to do things right. That's the problem. Yeah, I was a little hesitant on that one to call it the monster. I thought it was something strong, but it gave up very, very quickly on the first line, on the first bite, and that didn't seem like it was going to be a monster-sized fish. After I get this pulling, I'm going to switch the bobber back over to the logs over there and see if I can catch anything. Come on, get out of the weeds. Slower speed if you stay in the strike zone longer. That's true. That is very, very true. Reeling it in. Oh, that's why I wasn't getting any bites. I was stuck in the reeds. I was wondering what was taking so long. I cleaned it up. But I know that there were golden shiners right here. They might still be there. It is starting to get later into the day, but we'll see. I pulled that outside of the sweet spot, but okay. Okay, me. That's fine. They're still there. I just saw one hop. There's another one. I feel like the shiners are just getting absolutely ripped to tiny pieces. Another trophy? Maybe another trophy? I know. But if I focus on the areas where I see them, they usually come a little bit quicker. I only need one, so... Hey! It's another trophy! I can't complain about that. This is such a peaceful fishing trip. It's not as bad as my other ones are usually. Or when poor Bobby is just going there and he catches 2 fish the entire freaking time. I got it. Nah. You made a mistake, little guy. You should never have bit that. You should never have bit that. I don't know what was going wrong with him, but he was very, very cursed that day. That was a rough one. I felt really bad. I'm like, I made him come here and spend a bunch of money, and then he ends up breaking a reel and a bunch of other stuff. Yo? What took that? No way, did I get another sucker? No way! No way! That was set for top water. Why was a sucker up there in top water for that? I'm getting the weird ones today. That's true. I mean, I get that. I mean, I get there were things that that could have been done differently, but at the same time, whoa, already? He was getting absolutely like destroyed there. Even when he was trying to catch stuff, he wasn't getting. Oh, interesting tension. I don't think it's a thing. It might be a unique. No, a trophy. Oh, it's a trophy rainbow. I think that's another one off the list. I don't think I had a trophy rainbow until now. That's another sucker. What the heck? That's a bigger one, too. They just keep getting bigger. The only reason I thought it was a uni is because it kept putting massive amounts of tension on the line out of nowhere. It could have just been the way that it was handled and everything like that. I'll say that straight up. But I wasn't expecting... I wasn't expecting the monster. That's the only thing I could think of that would fight super hard like that. And there's no way. Yeah, that spot seems to be working well for the suckers. Yeah, that was one I needed. That was the rainbow trout I needed. I needed a trophy rainbow. So now we just need to catch that golden shiner, a unique cutthroat, which again, I have no idea how I've caught it. I haven't caught a unique cutthroat yet. And then a bluegill. We just need a regular trophy bluegill. Catch trophy bluegill on the other side by weeds. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. We'll give that a go after this. After that one gets whatever it gets, then I'll start throwing red worms over there. I'm twitching my cast. I'm twitching. Oh my damn! This is a fish. It's a thick one and it's shredding my line. Help. Stop. You are being difficult. I don't even know what you are. You're aggressive. You're upsetty. You're fast too. That's a cutthroat. I think that's a cutthroat. Is it who we need? Oh, it is! It's the unique cutthroat we needed. Well, that's awesome. Alright, now it's just the trophy bluegill and then the golden shiner, and then we'll be good. I'll go ahead and reel it in. I mean, if the trophy bluegill are over there, then maybe I can catch one while we're at peak time. If I'm having that much trouble with the trophy bluegill, though, or no, not trophy bluegill, with those are night crawlers. Those are not what I was after. With that fish right there, the unique cutthroat, I might actually be in a decently bad spot when it comes to catching the Tyrannos. I don't think they're gonna like stop me cold or anything like that, but I am a little bit worried because if the line snaps, then I have to do the whole turtle thing over again, and that's gonna suck. Yeah, that was a golden shiner over there, but they're not biting on that end. They're jumping out of the water like mad, but they don't seem to be wanting to bite. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if I have that hard of a fight, I'm kind of worried about them snapping the line. Because that didn't even really get that high attention, but it still hit. There's another trophy, maybe? It really just depends on how heavy they are. Yeah, another trophy. Not bad. Hey, Michael. I want to catch them, but I've got another 13 minutes before I can actually switch it over to try. Man, we've been here for so long. We've been catching fish at a pretty decent pace, too. But I've still only got 50 pounds in the net. I know. But if I make a mistake, I could still snap it. I got a ribcage! I do have a ribcage. It's a very nice ribcage, too. I like how I've got all the more difficult fish to catch. You know, the uniques and stuff like that. The ones that are supposed to be super rare. And yet, I can't catch a trophy bluegill for my life for some reason. I'm actually gonna check that bobber after this cast, cause who knows, that could be stuck in a that could be stuck in a weed, in some weeds. No trophy? Just a strong fish? Use a weaker cast? What do you mean? No way. What? 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 Use a weaker cast? That's not how that works. I'm gonna try casting super close to myself. It's all about the bait. That's actually a really bad spot, but we'll see if that does anything. I'm curious. I'm genuinely just curious on this one. I want to see if this hooks anything at all. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then it does. Actually, I think it just bounced a little bit. There might be a golden shiner on that line. I'm dreaming. I know. I'm just saying. It's probably a crappie, knowing my luck. Oh, I was right. It's another young rainbow trout. Okay. Guys, I think I might be cursed. I should really move my stand over closer so I don't have to keep doing that. I have the wrong one. I just realized that. I'm casting with my crankbait now. Ha! Believe me, though, I wish I could just, like, pull out a rod that was made for weaker fish and always catch weaker fish. That would make it so much easier to catch, like, the right critters. I guess I should say. For what you, like, going after what you're after. But that's not how it works. They'll all go for whatever they feel is delicious at that point in time. Like these trout, these young rainbow trout going after freaking literally anything I throw out there for some reason. Wrong one. Imagine a golden shiner biting this lure. Imagine a golden shiner just thinking that it's so strong, and then it bites a lure that's like twice its size. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's another trout, I'm calling it. No, it is! Hey! We finally got him! Look, maybe we could catch something. Maybe we could. Now we just need the trophy. The last thing we need is the trophy bluegill. Alright, crickets? Maybe maggots might work. I don't think anything else goes for the maggots except for, like, the crappie. They don't go for maggots. Maybe I can keep everything else off of it. Yeah, it's a golden Magikarp. And right there into the water. Okay. That makes sense, honestly. That log is lucky. It got me the golden shiner. Therefore, I think that it will also get me the trophy bluegill. Those are my calls. That is the reality that I put in my brain. And that's what I'm going to accept as real. It's going to work. No one can stop it. That was quick. Trout? No. Oh, it's a trophy crappie. It's trophy crap. Alright, that's fair. I think that's a good sign. I'm just gonna sit here and twitch, 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 twitch. Oh, we got something smaller. Come on, get up here. You're a good, just a little fella. What have we got in the net? How much money do we have in the net, guys? We have a whole 4 grand. Not bad. I'll be honest with you. I wish I could just, like, go fishing randomly and come back with 4 grand in my pocket. Of course, if I could do that, I imagine anybody could, and everybody would try to be a fisherman. Oh, no! Come on. Be the last thing I need. Oh, I got Panfish Overlord! Ha! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! They had to try to get me to buy something on top of it. They're like, oh man, you got an Achievo? Here you go. Here's an ad for something. Yeah, there would be no fish left. If everybody could run out here and make 4 grand just fishing, no one, there would be no fish left. Fishing equipment, actually, you know what? There probably would be. Fishing equipment would probably be insanely expensive. And some of the higher end stuff is insanely expensive, obviously, but I'm saying like entry level fishing would be like over $1 grand. for a rod that only pulls like 2 pounds. I'm gonna try casting out deep. I want to see what happens if I try and pull this off the bottom of the deepest part of this lake, and maybe we'll get something cool out of it. Maybe we won't. Maybe there's a catfish down there that nobody knows about. It's all a gamble. GG. It would be kind of like how it is in Fishing Planet. Yeah, everybody would be in certain spots that are known to have large amounts of fish. The only difference is, at least in Fishing Planet, there's an infinite number of fish that are available. In reality, we would very quickly depopulate a lake, and then the lake would just be completely trashed. It'd be a terrible, terrible situation. Anyways, I will be right back. I'm going to take a very quick break here, and yeah. I won't be gone more than like a minute. You guys know what would have been cool? I know they don't. I don't know why they don't do this. But you know the uniques and stuff like that, like the fish monsters. I wish they would come back. I wish that after you caught them the first time, that they would just come back. You know. Like maybe after you catch one within X amount of days, they would come back, and you didn't have to do all the song and dance for them, but there would just be X number of them in the lake that you could catch just by general fishing, and I think that would be super cool, like mechanic. Like I would love if the Mad Eye Buffalo and stuff like that would just come back. We got 1 minute, and then we can move to nighttime and maybe catch these Tyranno trout. Knowing my luck, I'm just gonna fail to catch them every single time. They're gonna immediately break my line. I don't know why they don't bring them back. They're such an interesting catch, right? It's an interesting they're interesting fish. And only being able to catch them once is kind of cool, I guess, but I would rather them be like a returning feature of a lake. Like you get a warning somewhere along the lines that something has disrupted X location, and then there's a fish monster there. You know, kind of like a new challenger kind of thing. Yeah, they could put leaderboards for them and all kinds of stuff at that point. Like the number of Tyranno trout that somebody's caught, or the fastest catch for the Tyranno trout. while using, and then they could have like differing levels of line that you would have to use to catch it. Or maybe they would just have that as part of it as well. Like the records for catches on these would be like what setup you used to catch them, how long it took you to catch it, and all that kind of stuff. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I would enjoy that. Are there leaderboards for the monsters? Where? What do you mean? Where are these mythical leaderboards? Yo? Another trophy? Yeah, that has to be a trophy. I don't know. I just like the idea of repeatable event fish just like coming by. We're going right into peak time here. I struck too early. Yeah, I struck too early. Something was on it. Like 100%, something was nibbling on it a little bit. Trying to catch it out. There we go. Ah, it's such bad timing. Hey! They're only 3 pounds? Oh, it's another trophy black crappie. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a bigger fight from these guys, but I guess if they're worth 200 something a piece, that's not bad at all. There's 10. That's like 2 grand in catches. Just from them, and they only weigh 3 pounds a piece. But yeah, there's 10 of them out here. Alright, I have no risk of losing my line then, if they're only 3 pounds a piece. That's basically nothing, man. I was expecting them... See, the biggest thing was them being called Tyranno Trout and everything like that. I was expecting 10 pounders. Like, I was legitimately expecting something around like 10 pounds. So, these guys are kind of a joke. If they all weighed 10 pounds, that would be it. Hey, Jordan. Like 3 to 6? I mean, 6 pounds isn't going to make much of a difference either, to be fair. There's another one. Ah, he slipped. Just want to hear the crickets. And the peacefulness. Without mosquitoes. What happened? Number 2? No? Why is it completely loose? Is she okay? I don't think this is Tyranno. This is a rainbow. Yeah, that's a rainbow. They just grab and run like that. You have to turn the opposite way. Oh, I got you, got you. She's fine. They taped it and glued it. That's good. I'm glad she's fine. That's awful. I mean, I don't blame you. That's your baby. Like, I can't expect you to keep super calm. I know having a level head and everything like that in situations like that's always something that people need to like focus on, but I mean, I don't blame you for losing it. So there's like medical grade adhesives and stuff like that they actually do use, especially for wounds that don't require stitches. They're very I messed it up. I got overzealous. I remember when I was 5, I was running around a table, and there was a metal bar there. Oh, ooh. This is a strong one. Maybe a 6-pounder. No, he's basically just he's coming at me now. $3.5? 264? That's not too bad. No, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm glad that it didn't require stitches or anything either. I know that mine did. I didn't get very many, but like right here, I busted my head open pretty bad. There was a metal bar that was around the table that I was running around, and it was painted black. For some mystical reason, it was painted black. So when it got dark, that's what happened to me. I ran into it, and I just busted my head open and didn't even realize what was going on until all the adults came around me and were like, "Oh my god, what happened?" Then I started freaking out because, 5-year-old. Free catch. Another young cutthroat. Give me the Tyrannos. That's 2 out of 10, right? It's interesting that they're only active at night. I don't know if that would work here. To tell you the truth, Pone. B is very small. think you did the right thing. Well, with head injuries, you never know, is the thing. It's always good. It's always good to get the kid checked out. Dude, this line is getting shredded. What the heck? Oh, it's just a shiner. I don't want the shiners anymore. This is the wrong rod. I'm disappointed in these fish. You have no idea. I was expecting so much more. I wanted them to be so much, like, harder to catch. I guess. I don't know. This is another one? This is number 3? It looks like it. Yeah, that's a very dark colored fish. That is definitely one of them. Well, all of these fish monsters so far have been something that you need a rod that's better for the environment. That's not better for the environment. That's better than all the fish that exist in this lake. You get what I mean? Like, this is what it seems like all the fish monsters are for. Like, I'm supposed to be using a stronger rod than I would normally use for this area. And not all of them are, like, labeled weight-wise like the pike slasher is. I am. I'm catching goldfish. Hey, Zach. What fish looking evil? The Tyranno trout? Got this little young rainbow here. Hold on, guys. What, are you talking about the one with the teeth, Zach? I'm hearing something. I think it's Gustav. Hold on, let me go check on the doggo real quick. Okay. Let's see. Had teeth and a blood splattered look. Yeah, that is the Tyranno trout. Those things are malicious. Yeah, that I'm surprised I don't need the titanium leader to catch them, to tell you the truth. Those things realistically would just absolutely shred any line. It'd be like trying to catch alligator gar. I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of does that for me. It helps me relax by like a long shot. Did I just catch a hornwort? Okay. That's why I like playing this one every once in a while. It's a far cry from what I usually do. And considering I'm gonna give Dead by Daylight a good fair try, I I will greatly enjoy having a game like this on like Monday or Tuesday that I can use to calm down. It might take me 2 days. No. This is a smaller Tyranno trout, I think. Yeah. Oh, he's still a 3.5. Yeah, they're really aggressive. Really aggressive looking. Like, look at that. Look at that monster. It's gross. I still was expecting them to be like 10 pounds apiece. On the bright side, knowing that I catch 10 of these to clear out the lake, at the very least, I know I'm making money off this. That's 4 out of 10. How much longer do we have? We're starting to get into the dip. We got a good bit of time left. We can definitely get this. I shouldn't have left an AFK'd with my rod in the water, because obviously that was just burning time. Yeah, they're covered in blood. No, they're not. That's not a real fish. It's just a fun little, like, fish monster catch. Surely can get a bluegill to bite on top of the water. No, this looks like a regular one. Yeah, that's a cutthroat. Maybe rainbow? No, I was right. I second guessed myself. That's what I get. The holiday event fish? I've seen that they do have event fish. I know there's like a zombie catfish or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like there should be the occasional event effect going on. I think that there should be fish that aren't really tied to, say, a holiday or anything like that, but just randomly show up or show up on timers and stuff like that for people to have as just like fun, more difficult catches. I would like that. I feel like I definitely need a leader for these guys. I feel like if I didn't have a rod that was overpowered, I would definitely need a leader. Otherwise, they would be very close to snapping my line. Is there a Christmas fish? Can I catch a fish wearing a Santa hat? Yeah, they fight hard initially, and then they just keep pulling a little bit here and there. But they're really not... They're really not super strong. This one's a little bigger than the other ones, though, it looks like. Yeah, that was a 4-pounder. That's about what he felt like. Has a crab Santa Claus? I would love that too, honestly, if there's just crabs like wandering around on the shore. And if you go up to them and interact with them, they give you like a present of random bait or something. That would be pretty funny. I would enjoy that as a mechanic. That's 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10? No, maybe not. Yeah, no, that might be another large cutthroat. Or a rainbow. That's a cutthroat. I'm sticking with it this time, it's cutthroat. No, it's a rainbow! I was wrong! I let my conviction win, and then I was wrong. Catch a bass in a top hat during St. Paddy's Day? That's awesome, though. They do have gifts on the bank during most events because you need event lures and bait to catch the fish. That's cool. I like that. Like, having stuff like that is always fun. I would just also like if they set in, like, a rotation kind of thing for fish that's, like, individually based. For, like, because they've got all these cool fish that they put in here, but they could reuse them. I don't know, like a Tyranno trout outbreak happens every once in a while after you catch them and clear them out. Another outbreak happens, and then we end up with 1 million of these guys here. Bait coins for the bait they give. That's pretty cool, too. I appreciate that. Is that another one? I can't tell. I couldn't get a good view of them. No, it's just another Colorado. I haven't been catching too many of those. I don't think I'm going to get that bluegill anytime soon either. That bluegill seems to not exist. That one trophy bluegill that I need seems to not exist. Although I didn't really fish during the peak of the day very much for it, so it might be there somewhere. Who knows? I'm just hoping that I get all these Tyranno trout out of here before it becomes an issue. I have a feeling if I get full tension, my line's gonna snap. He's pulling pretty hard. This might be like a 4.5, maybe? .1. How many are left? I should probably click on the right tab. 3 more! I just want all these Tyranno trout. I also want to go for the pike slasher today. Although I don't think the pike slasher is going to be as hard to catch. Maybe? Actually, it could be harder to catch because I only get 5 shots at it. And I don't know if any of the other critters bite the bait that I throw out for that fish. So, for all I know, they could go hard in on that fish and bite everything just take the bait. Take all my Franken bait, and then I just won't be able to catch it. The pike slashers at Emerald. They want you to use a float with a with the Franken bait, and that's it. That's what it amounts to. It's just a float with the Franken bait. But one, I don't know where to cast, and two, it could entirely just be a problem fish. But the thing's supposed to weigh around 22. That's another one. That's number 8. Just 2 more and we'll be done with this. And then it's just the bluegill here if I can finally catch it. Are bluegill active day and night? I can't remember. I've had my line snap randomly on me twice now. Like, I hit max tension, and it just immediately snapped. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I think they count as toothy fish. So if I hit max tension, there is a chance that they could snap the line instantaneously. At least that's what I'm worried about. Because the way that they're tensing the line super heavily makes me think that they count as, like, gar and stuff like that, you know? Well, look, man, I don't want to find out. Especially when I only need 2 more of these guys. You know? Oh, I thought that was a Colorado, but I didn't want to call it because I thought I'd be wrong again. You think they would bite us straight? Come on, fish. That's another small one. Wait. It is one? Oh, that was lucky. That was a quick catch. Alright, that's 9 out of 10. We just need 1 more now. And we'll be done with it. I guess realistically, these guys do technically weigh about 30 to 40 collective pounds, right? So it's a good haul. Like for real, it's a good haul. It just I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed I guess. I thought they were gonna be a lot bigger, I guess. I mean, the Mad-Eye Buffalo alone is in the first lake, and that thing's like, what, 12 pounds? On the what? Gonna find out on the 10th fish. It just immediately snaps my line. It gives no effects. It just absolutely shreds my line. He definitely tried a few times. 4.2. That's the biggest one we caught yet. Got him! Got a 3K payday, and the total for them was about 280 to like 320, I think, on average. Somewhere in that range. So we're sitting on probably just under $6,000 for catching those. And then the pike slasher is like a 22 pound, 22, 25 pound. I think I saw some people going for it, and they said it was like 22 to 25 pounds is how big that thing can get. Yeah, we got 8.7K available to us right now. That's perfect. We got just enough. And then I can just go over here and clear this out. Where did you say to go for that bluegill? Maybe we can catch it before we get out of here. Yeah, I've unlocked that lake. I think that one was 32. I'm pretty sure that one was 32. It might have been 34. It could have very well been 34. Over the rocks near the grass pad. Got it. So you guys mean up over in there? Like in here? Boop. To the left? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll switch to the left then. So you want it over here. If I need to adjust again, that's fine. Let me get a tea real quick, though. Crappy! Are you talking about that hornwort out there in the middle of the lake? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know you meant the hornwort. Probably help if I cast a little bit better than that, huh? I love how all four of those spots of fish jumped at the exact same time. I don't know. These are good cans. You think we got a snag? There we go. That fixed it. Well, we got a bluegill, but not a trophy. Okay, we're good. We're not snagged, at least. A woo! Doggo noises. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Come on. I hate when they do that. I'm gonna switch out the bobbers here in a bit. I need a lighter bobber. Like, this is an extra heavy bobber. It's just not gonna give me a good read on what's biting it and how heavy it is or anything like that. However, we'll use the slim that we got here. A nano spinner spoon. I probably do. But I'm happy with this for now. There we go. It's okay, guys. My luck is abysmal. It'll only take us like 40 casts, I promise. He's resisting! It's another trout! Stop! Please! Maybe I should cast in the weeds. Hey, we didn't get snagged! That's lucky. At least I don't think we did. Take it. That poor little guy. He stood no chances. He just got flung over here. Why? Why am I cursed to get cutthroat trout? I don't want cutthroat trout. Why are they biting my red worms? Don't. Let the bluegill feed. The bluegill need to feed. By which I mean I need a trophy bluegill and then I'm done. Then let me go. Let me out of here. Let me out of this place. This terrible, awful, Tyranno trout filled nightmare. Imagine going swimming in this place and that one of those Tyranno trout just comes by and takes a chunk out of your leg. I could see that happening. It seems like it. Am I snagged? No. There we go. Take it, take it. That's a trout. That's another trout. There's another trout. Caught us another trout. I hate it. Oh, bit. Yeah, I've known that for a while. It just doesn't, for some reason, Pwn, it doesn't dawn in my head right. So I end up forgetting about it. It's a crap. We caught a crap. We got another crap. Woo! Not the one we need, though. Come on, please just give me this fish. I'm really not asking for much, and you guys keep getting in my way. It's a curse. It's a really, really bad curse. Is that a shiner? Wow. They're not even supposed to like red worms. Why? What have I done? What have I done to upset the bluegill population? Guys, I'm upset. I'm genuinely upset here. This is not right. This should be illegal. These bluegill need to be taken to court for their crimes. Next thing we know, shiners are going to eat shiners. They're going to go in there and they're going to gorge themselves on a fish that's the same size as themselves. Come on. Just trophy bluegill. That's all you need to do, game. One trophy bluegill. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much, right? I mean, they're not worth that much, right? Just bite it. Bite it. Send me that trophy bluegill. And then I'll leave. And you won't have to deal with me ever again. By which I mean I might come back here at some point. Maybe. Probably. For what reason, I don't know. But there's probably something that'll drag me back here. Well, it's a bluegill at least. Back from your distraction. And floop the lure. You didn't miss much. We're after bluegill. And for some reason, I'm getting everything but bluegill. I think all of us distract easily at one point or another. Now come back here for the fish juggling experience? Nah. I would never come back here for the fish juggling experience. I don't know what your obsession with this place is. These guys are so small here. And believe me, if I could in this game, I would go bow fishing. I would love to go bow fishing in this game. However, the way they've got the fishing designed, bow fishing and spear fishing are probably outside the realm of possibility, because they don't have the fish just like actively swimming around dynamically. Instead, the fish show up whenever they need to for the catch, you know? I just think it'd be fun. Let's try a little bit further in there. I would be more interested in spearfishing, to be honest. I think that would be more fun. But bow fishing would be fun too. Take it. Be a trophy bluegill. That's a shiner. I got a shiner. I'm cursed. I'm calling it. I'm cursed. I got Bobby's curse. The curse of not catching the one thing that I need. Snagged. Not snagged. Snagged to not snagged. I like bows too. I haven't had a good bow, sadly. I don't have the money for a good one. But if I ever do get the chance to try out bow fishing, I would really like to. My brother's pretty big into it. I don't know if he still goes bow fishing, but at the end of the day, I've only gone with him like once, and it was pretty much just observation. So I didn't get to actually try it out. But it looks interesting, and it looks like it'd be a lot of fun to try. Take it. Fight it. Fight it, you stupid fish. I really, all I'm after is a trophy bluegill. Why is it taking so long? Yeah, the whole aspect of bow fishing is that it messes with how you aim your shot because of the refraction of the water and everything like that. So you have to aim slightly above the fish while also having this cumbersome rope and reel set up on your bow. So I can definitely see why people won't like it. I don't know why it was thought up. I don't know if it was actually like efficient at any point in time or if it was just thought up for sport or what. I don't know the history behind bow fishing. I mean, that's fair. If I'm going bow fishing, though, if I'm catching something with a while bow fishing, I'm gonna eat it. I mean, or try to. I'm gonna eat it or die trying. Maybe? Let's see. Let's see if the number goes down. Oh yeah, we got a snag. We took some sedge with us. That looks like horn warp to me, but whatever the game wants to tell me it is, that's fine. That snag just happened to take the bait and trade it out for some weeds. Come on. Don't just nibble on it and run. Send in the trophy bluegill. They're going to do this to me. They're going to make me sit here and wait. They're going to make me sit here and do nothing of value for an extended period of time. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm going to make like 500. Watch. It's going to be like 500 out of this whole mess. Sitting here trying to catch one singular trophy bluegill. And then we're going to make basically nothing out of it. I feel like I should pull this one in. The fish are definitely thinking how they can screw me over more. They're planning things. Immediate nibble? Come on. Come on, take it. Take it, 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 take it. Give me that trophy bluegill. They're sending in everything but the trophy bluegill. We've caught so many things on this that we should not have caught on this. I got aggressive. I screwed myself. I mean, at the point of that, I don't know. That really just depends on the person. I don't really think that's an aspect of bow fishing. I think that's just more when you have that kind of stuff in your hands, a lot of people let power go to their head. Personally, I don't really fish for anything unless it's for food or if I'm going after like perch and stuff like that. Because obviously perch fight like crazy, and if you have a lighter rod, it's just fun to catch them. But that's just a negative mentality that a lot of people have when it comes to being able to hunt for themselves and stuff like that. Come on. Also, if you can't identify what you're killing, then should you be killing it? Is that him? Yes! Oh, finally. I'm gonna fry that one up. Alright, now I never have to come back here again. I'm happy. Everything, it's all over. We're never coming back there again. That place doesn't exist to me anymore. That place is dead to me. You hear me? It's dead to me. I got so many challenges done from the shenanigans that went down there. Yeah, I'm gonna fry them up. Whole fish. Yeah, no, I feel that. No, snakeheads and bowfin definitely look pretty similar. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I would be able to identify them very well. But then again, I've never fished for bowfin and or snakehead, so the worst thing that I've ever seen around here would be the larger catfish and the alligator gar. And I don't mean worse as in they're like bad fish or anything like that, but that's just those are the bigger things that I've seen. Yeah, I do have this lake unlocked. I haven't been here yet. I thought about going here, but then I thought this place is probably gonna rip me to shreds if I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Also, they're a unique smallmouth buffalo, which has my attention. Little green snaky boys. Yo. I'm not gonna lie, some catfish fillets sound real good right now. I could probably actually go to Mudwater. Like, looking at this map, that's not too far in. I might actually be able to go up to Missouri and give Mudwater River a go. Would it be worth it? It's under your tire. No, I've been to the Everglades actually. We were making bank here. The only problem I have is snooks suck. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Florida gar, also not too great. This little guy right here, not worth the money. But at least he doesn't weigh 800 pounds and then give you $5. And that's a shiner. These guys, pure money. Oscars, I had one of these in a fish tank once. Red drum, I'm not really a big fan of them either. Radier sunfish or just Radier sunfish, I haven't caught a tarpon yet. So I don't have anything on them. The warmouth apparently I've caught. I found most of the fish are just not worth it. The butterfly peacock bass are definitely worth it though. Those things are bank. But I have a mission. Remember guys, I have a mission. So I need to put all that away. And then template. Equip that. And even though we have equipped that, none of this is necessary because this is the rod I'm going to be using. I just wanted to put my old stuff back on there so that I have the heavier weight things that I need. We're going to switch to the heavy bobber again. I can't believe I got this bobber super early, and this is just one of the ones that I've continued to use. It just works for me. The only real hard fish there are the catfish and the gar. I don't like the snook. I hate the snook, Pone. I'm going to be honest with you. One under your tire. I have to have Zach rescued. What is it? Little green snakes? Do you have garters? Are you talking about garter snakes? And now I have my Frankenbait. Oh! 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 There's a lot of catfish, though. There's garter snakes like crazy over here, too. Although all the little nesting areas that they had developed for themselves and stuff like that, their little snake condos are gone now, because the entire yard has been flattened. Like, my entire backyard has been flattened. There's like no backyard really anymore. I'm gonna have so much debris to clean up after the tornado, though. We got most of it done, but there's still some that needs like ripped out. And I think the city's done picking up trash or debris and stuff like that from it. So I don't even know if I'll be able to get rid of that stuff anytime soon. This place looks cool. I'll have to give this one a go. Northern rough green snake. I'm getting distracted. Let me go ahead and get here. Ooh, I'm only missing 4 things. Trophy pumpkin seed, unique chain pickerel. I catch a lot of them. I'm surprised I don't have the unique yet. And oh, it's the sauger. I can't catch sauger for my life. At a what? Let's see, blue cats, 70-pound flatheads, 100-pound gar. I could see that being a problem. Seven. Let's go to peak time real quick. Now, the only thing I can think of is to drop this in the center of the lake and hope nothing else eats it. And that's it. That's all I can think of, because that's where most of the critters are, right? They're like, I've noticed that they tend to congregate like here and also here. No. I'm going for the pike slasher. Let's give it one go. I've got 5 bait. I have at least one that I can give a go to. So the expected catch for this pike slasher is to throw this bobber out here. And after I throw this bobber out here, it's got the Frankenbait on it, which is made out of pikes. Yeah. It doesn't tell me where. It just tells me that it kills pikes. Like, I'll pull the mission up real quick. We'll save our bait real fast, and then I'll pull up the mission to show you what it says. And I'll just leave the bait in the water there, because this is insanely long lead. So, what the pike slasher is, you could easily apply for a master chef con, blah, 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 blah. They just do a bunch of freaking shenanigans in this. The Frankenbait you prepared out of a variety of fresh cut pike meat. Let a true expert be the judge. Try catching the ferocious pike slasher, 22-pound, using this delicacy bait. No doubt this vengeful pike-hungry monster will give you your cooking the highest score. And then it says, equip Frankenbait to a telescopic or a match float rod. And that's it. That's the only clue that I get. So I'm assuming that this pike is going to be where all the other pike, or not pike, that this freaking walleye is going to be where all the other ones are. That's the only bet I can think of. I don't know where else it would be. Why did that screw the cast? I hate when it does that. That's why I don't like to use the other casting form, because, I mean, why? Why does it do that to me? Stop. I don't know if anything else will bite this other than the pike slasher. I haven't seen anybody complain about catching the pike slasher. And by complain about catching the pike slasher, I mean I haven't seen anybody complain that the pike slasher bait runs out or anything like that. And they only give you 5. Whereas for most of the other ones, they give you more than that, if I remember correctly. So, I don't know. Maybe it just is the only fish that will bite this bait. And they give you 5 in case you fail to catch it. I'm going to be honest with you as well. I've only caught like 2, maybe 3 sauger since I started fishing here in Emerald Lake. And I've been here for a century catching walleye, and sauger just do not bite for some reason. I don't know if I'm fishing in the wrong spots or what. But I tried deep water for them and everything like that, and all kinds of stuff. I would catch walleye left and right, but not a single sauger. You get 15 skull baits. Yeah, there's 15 skull bait. I have that mission too. I need to catch 4 more shad for it. Well, I've been all over here looking for sauger, man. And I just never really got them. Although, like I said, I'm after the pike slasher. So they're over to the left near the rock? Okay. Well, yeah, if they're out there by that rock, then definitely. Because you'd have to get a boat to even get over there. As for this pike slasher, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I should just leave this out here or what. I can try that then. If I don't get anything here in like, you know, a little bit, like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, then we'll move positions. We'll rent a kayak and we'll move positions. Bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. We're at the peak time. Why aren't you biting, please? I'm bored. Alright, moving on. Give the what boat some love? This thing? This boat right here? Why would I pay $3 grand for that? No. Not gonna pay freaking $3 grand. I know I can buy a kayak in the store. I have the money for it too. That's part of what I'm thinking, Pone. But I'm not 100% sure. And I'm scared that the pike over there in the area like directly behind me and stuff like that will just eat the bait. I could see them eating the bait. And I'm worried about that, because if I only get 5 and something does eat the bait, well, then I'm completely screwed, right? And I'm going to have to collect all the bait again. Arguably, it's not super difficult, but I can't get up here? Why is there a trail? There we go. Okay. So if I recall correctly, it's minnows, right? For the sauger. Small minnows and leeches. I haven't tested the leeches out yet, so I'm going to give the leeches a go. I didn't mean to do that. Put that back. It straightened out. That's good. Okay. And if I just want to catch regular walleye here, I bet a midwater crank? It didn't equip it. It did. There we go. Well, here's hoping for at least a little bit of luck. I caught all the Toronto trout. They were a little bit disappointing. But that's the main thing that I've done. Now I'm after the pike slasher, though. If we hook this thing, that thing's going to be like a 22 to 25 pounder. So I'm testing out my crankbait here. I want to see if I can catch any walleye off it. Or maybe some sauger. But I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. I have bad luck with sauger. As for the pike slasher, I don't know if the pike slasher's gonna bite. I did get all the fish in Rocky Lake, that's true. You have an addiction, Bobby. That's called an addiction. That's called an agility addiction. I don't know what glitched on my screen there for a second, but I don't like it. Dragging on the bottom, dragging on the bottom. Maybe they'll bite it now. No way. Little fella? A trophy yellow! Of course. That would be my luck. I'm thinking maybe I should cast this over here with the rest of the stuff I'm running. That might help. Thankfully, I haven't lost any of my Frankenbait. Ah! The thing tricked me. The weeds tricked me. I've got 5 of them. I'm worried about that too, but nothing else seems to bite it. I'm at peak time. I really haven't caught anything. I heard recently. Honestly, I don't know how true this is, so don't quote me on it. I heard recently that they actually went hard in on getting rid of bots. So if you're going to try and get back into RuneScape, it might actually be a good time to do so. Like, if you like the point and click style and everything like that, it might actually be worth it. They probably got sick of the rumors that they were running the bot farms or that they left the bots in because the bots were paying for memberships and stuff. Also, if you don't remember like good ways to make money and stuff like that, one of the things that I found that works pretty well if you're just looking for a simple way to get money is to go to the PvP worlds on a super low level and just like collect the stuff that people leave on the ground. If they got rid of all the bots and stuff like that, like the rumors are saying, or they got rid of most of them, that means that there's nobody to collect that loot anymore, which means there's probably more money going around. I guess I'm going to have to start playing RuneScape again a little bit here and there for streams. I care about the bots because they mess up the economy. Like, they absolutely wreck the economy pretty bad. And now, if again, I don't know. I haven't played in a good, like, couple months, I think. I haven't even opened the game. But if I'm remembering correctly, all the prices for, like, all the stuff that you can grind out has increased. So, the work and stuff like that you can do in the game to make money is actually worth it now. Whereas, for a good while, there was a lot of things that were just completely wastes of time. You just had to kind of hope you got lucky with, like, loot from monsters, or, like you said, farming runs were still good. But farming runs, anything with, like, high amounts of consumables that can't be produced quickly were the only ones that were really still running. Hey, it's a chain pickerel! $11 mil, they were at 13 3 days ago. Wow, bonds have gone down 2 mil in 3 days? That's actually kind of wild. I don't know what my old school RuneScape account is at. I'll have to check it. I'll have to check it after the stream or something like that. See what I've got going for me. I have no idea where the Pike Slasher's at, guys. I might look it up. I don't know where to fish for this thing. This lake is huge. It could be literally anywhere. I remember way back when they were like at 2 mil. I should have hoarded them back then when I had the money. I'd have like 1 billion of them now. I think the only thing that really keeps me from dedicating into RuneScape as much as I used to is that their support is so notoriously bad that I guess I don't really feel comfortable with my account because I think that, oh man, maybe it'll just get randomly banned one day due to a bug. Because I lost my original account that I had since I was a kid due to a bug. And support basically was like, nah, you suck. And then, you know, I wasn't able to even appeal it at that point. So I just got screwed out of my account. Apparently at the time frame, I learned like a year later that they had an issue with false flags for things. And that's what had happened. My account got false flagged for like macro or something like that, and it just I couldn't talk to support. They basically send you one message saying, "Oh no, sorry, we don't appeal things. You can't appeal this," assuming you can even get a hold of them. Why am I using a crankbait? For my own amusement. I wanted to see what I would get, or if they would bite it at all. It's not doing very well, that's for sure. If I really want them, I can just go back to my narrow spoon. But I'm also just kind of hoping that something bites the freaking Frankenbait, but nothing seems to want to take it. So I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go with this, because that's all I'm really here for. Tell you the truth. It might be. I don't know. Do you have insider information? Do you know where this fish is? Okay. All right. Look, I'm trying to learn right now. That's exactly what I did. So, we're at a bad spot for it, apparently. So, apparently, it's over by the lily pad. I didn't need to leave the dock. In fact, by leaving the dock, I am now out of range of where I need to be. At least from the one person who I cannot confirm nor deny that they caught the pike slasher. Apparently they caught it by this lily pad pile over here. And the setup is like 2 to 3 feet into the water, about 30 something inches. And that's what they're saying. So probably around in this area somewhere is where I need to cast. So I'm going to try on the kayak here real quick. That way I don't have to cast very far. Woo! That is not the button I wanted to click. Person said 39. That's what they were using. There we go. This is the area they said. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. And then I'm going to blame Bobby. And that's how it's going to work. Don't worry, guys. We're just going to sit here for a bit. Ah. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it! It's like watching an old school RuneScape stream. You're just sitting here waiting. Impatiently. Super impatiently. I mean, with the rate this is going, I could be playing RuneScape as this goes along. I mean, if I want my heavy account, though, I have to go to RuneScape 3. That's where I've got, like, that's where I'm, like, nearly maxed out on stuff. Also, knowing my luck, like the position for this fish has changed, and I'm not gonna be able to catch it here. I mean, I agree for the most part. I do think that RuneScape 3 has added in stuff that I wish was in old school RuneScape. There's a lot of cool stuff that's in RuneScape 3 that's just not in old school RuneScape. And then there's a lot of stuff in old school RuneScape that I wish was in RuneScape 3. Old school follows the old metrics of everything and all that kind of stuff, and obviously is more geared towards RNG, whereas RuneScape 3 is more about just like, I don't know, it's more of a traditional RPG, I guess I would say, and or not traditional, I guess modern. It gears more towards a modern RPG. If you like modern RPG point and click adventures, RuneScape 3 is a good one. If you like the old school style, then the old school RuneScape would definitely be better for you. It just really depends. You can play both of them, and your membership works for both of them. So you're not like isolated from either or if you want to give them both a try. Oh no, 100%. But I mean, the RuneScape 3 community, there's some weird people in there. So I was asking a question at one point a while back because I was like, what's the point in grinding up your experience to 200,000 or 200 million or whatever the current cap is for XP, because there's no gain from what I gather. Once you hit the level cap, you stop gaining benefits from it and you're just hoarding XP, right? And I'm like, I'm not against that, but the way they explained it to me was basically there's no benefit to it at all. It literally means nothing. It's just you're grinding numbers at that point. And that's fine if somebody wants to do that with their life, but to me that's a waste of time. And I pretty much said so, and some guy took a super heavy amount of offense to it. Like I'm like, okay, I guess. Yeah, it's just a you do it to do it thing. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, that makes it pointless to me. I'll never do it. I don't care. But I mean, you do you. But you know, as soon as you say something seems like it's kind of like pointless, then somebody's gonna take offense to it. And like I mean, like I'm clarifying here, like the fifth time, I guess, trying not to offend anybody. I don't care. If you want to do that, do it. But to me, it's gonna be a waste of time every time. You still haven't got your fire cape. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go and try and get my fire cape. Why is this suck? Why are this fish suck? Why you do fish suck? You suck. You fish. You fish. You stupid. You suck fish. I'm insulted by this fish. I have one in RuneScape 3, but I don't think I have one in old school. And I don't know if I'll get it in old school. Maybe Reddit can help me catch this fish. Okay, so apparently a lot of people are having trouble with this particular one. Sometimes it just won't bite. But nobody's really had trouble reeling it in. It also seems like it might be affected by the weather. So cast into the lily pads. And people have been catching it at night and catching it in the morning on cloudy days. So it might have only specific times that it feeds. I can agree to that. I've seen a lot of cool things from old school RuneScape membership. I've seen some of this stuff, yeah. Bro's an addict. Look, there are limitations. When you're filming thousands of hours of sitting there doing the same thing over and over again, I worry for that man's health. I mean, it works. He makes bank off of it. Maybe I have the wrong hook size. I don't know. What is my hook? A number 1? A 4-aught? Maybe? I wish I could skip tonight. No, that's what I mean. Like, I worry for his health. Dude's gonna end up giving himself a heart attack or something. I guarantee you he makes bank off it, though. Maybe the stress is worth it to him. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Dude's definitely crazy. I see literally zero reason to do what he does. I need this fish to just bite. I'm trying to find anything that's consistent so that I at least know what I need to do for those fish. I did like the Swamp series. I don't want to have to sit here and wait for freaking 2 years to catch one fish. Like why do this to me? I guess I'm going back on the docks. I know I can cast that far. So I'm just going to go back to the docks. I'm going to set it up, and then I'm going to use the narrow spoon that I have to catch actual existing walleye. Instead of that one particular walleye that just does not exist and is the bane of my existence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me up! Let me up! This is just frustrating. There's no need for this. There's no need for this critter to be this difficult. And I know it's not difficult to catch, apparently. It's just difficult to get to exist. It's an illusion fish. And now I guess I'll just make my money back. Ah! They caught a pumpkin seed! Ah! No, I refuse. You think I'm ever gonna go after things to make money here? What is wrong with you? How dare you tell me to do something that makes perfect sense? Some people, man. Knowing my luck, yeah, I just got a super smart freaking pike slasher, and it's just like, you know what? I know what that is. I've been caught by this before, and you know what? I'm not doing it. I refuse. And then I'm sitting here desperate for this fish to be caught. On the bright side, I guess I can catch some pike and walleye here to make a little bit of profit from, you know, the olden days. When everybody, when like with the streams here, coming here and making bank off of anything that we could catch. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy to me that even after all of this, even after not being premium anymore or anything like that, that the walleye are still over 100 per pound. That would be hilarious. If I'm just out here fishing with the spoon and then all of a sudden it bites it. I feel like they expect me to hold lift and drop just a little too long. Whatever that was that tried to bite it was pretty big, to be honest. I don't know if you guys saw the shadow of that fish just take off. That was a pretty big one. Three bubbles with the freaking lift and drop. It seems to be more about time that you have it than it is about the actual action of the lure, which irritates me to no end. Because, I mean, obviously this action for lift and drop is awful, right? It's basically, it might as well just be dragging on the ground for the most part. Until I get it within, like, you know, 50 here. And then it actually does lift and drop. Oh, I thought I had a fish. No, I feel you on that. I think it's stupid too. I don't know why it's like that. But, I mean, it counts, apparently. It does what it do. Let's do mid-water. Let's do mid-water twitching. See what we get. I'm sinking. I can't get it. They're not biting. They don't like twitching. Stop and go would probably work better, to be honest. I don't know. I have really, really good luck when it comes to lift and drop on on catching stuff. Something keeps hitting it. They're like in a little bit of a faster run, it looks like. You know what they really need to do? They need to allow me to drop my lure into the water off of these docks and catch fish this way. They need to let me just dip this in here and mess with the fish, because inevitably one of them will strike that. Like if I just keep doing stuff like this, inevitably a fish is gonna be like, "Yo, food!" and then it's gonna eat that lure, and then bad things are gonna happen to it, and I'll just rip it out of the water with zero effort. They upset me that I can't do that. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I felt like explaining it. That one. I mean, if I'm doing it right, it shouldn't get to run under the dock. It's like this. If it bites right here, as soon as it starts pulling, I should just be able to rip it right out without giving it a chance. Unless an absolute monster bites it, and if an absolute monster bites it at point blank range, you might lose your rod. Imagine just out there for like 3 or 4 days, people see a phantom fishing rod just floating across the surface. They keep nipping it, but not committing. That guy got a pretty big walleye there. Woo! I don't believe so. Where is this? We're at Emerald right now. We're at Emerald Lake. Ah, he let go. Hey, he came back for it. You come right here, fishy. Fishy, fish, fish, fish. Look at this beautiful critter. I'm gonna eat it. See, I told you. Yeah, I'm looking for the pike slasher here, but I'm having no luck right now. We're at Emerald Lake at the moment. Make absolutely sure he ain't getting off that hook. Are there channel catfish at Lone Star? I mean, I know there's smallmouth buffalo. So the guy was fishing with redworms and broke off on a bluegill, lost his bobber and everything with the fish still on. Oh! I mean, the smallmouth buffalo, I think they'll bite like dough balls and stuff at the bottom if you use a sinker rod, but I can't remember what all they bite, but I think they like semolina balls the best. I don't know how far into the game you are, but semolina balls are a good bit in there. Oh! I saw that! Ooh. Pone, do you remember the channel cats? Tossed on a crankbait and caught his line and fish for him. Got the bobber back. Nice! Gave me the rest of his red worms. I mean, that's fair. You did the guy a service, and he's like, you know what? Here you go. Oh, mudwater? Well, that's a whole different animal. Dang, that's a huge increase. I saw my lure jump out of the water and it freaked me out. Ah, here we go. Alright, let's try night. I'm going to try a recast on this one. And we'll see. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That doesn't make any sense. And it teleported my rod into the... Okay. I hope that didn't count as a bait. It didn't. Good. Crossing fingers. There is channel cats in Lone Star? Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, both of those are just going to require pretty much a sinker. You could probably catch them pretty easy with a float, too. Or if you got, like, a bottom jig, that would work. But it'd probably be easiest to just drop a sinker out there, and if you have a stand that you can utilize, like I'm doing right now, that'd probably be the easiest way to get them. Where the beefalo roam! Whoop! I don't think this thing's gonna bite, guys. I'm pretty sure this fish hates me. Pretty sure this fish hates me, hates everybody else, and especially hates me, though. Very, very hateful fish. On the bright side, I guess I'm making a profit. So you never know. You never know. Well, I don't have one. This kayak's actually pissing me off a bit. I just need it to bite. If I can get it to bite once, I'll know. And that's what I want. I just want to know. I need to know if it's going to bite. I need to know if it's going to be there. I need to know if it's going to actually do something of value. I don't know what to do, honestly. Everything I'm getting says that's the spot. Like, that's where you're supposed to toss it. Because that's where the pike will be. So, where the pike are, obviously, is where it's going to be, and then we can catch it with that. I don't know. Let me... I'm not really finding much useful information. Am I casting at the wrong lily pads? Is it those ones that I need to be casting at? Maybe I've been casting at the wrong lily pads. Beep 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. And all right, Pone. I don't know how long ago you said that, but you know, I was reading. I'm not trying to gain any information I can to help me catch this thing. Um, heck, I don't even know, man. I don't know where this thing's at. I don't know what this thing's doing. I mean, I guess I can take this and go after some pike over here. Ha! I wasn't expecting a walleye that quick. I was expecting to get a bunch of pike over here. Ah! No! Oh, the tiredness is setting in. I'm gonna try adjusting it. Maybe it needs to be between this. Maybe it's like right here or something. Yeah. This seems to be the only consistent spot where people are saying they caught it, though, is the problem. Like in this area right off the docks is where people are saying they caught it. Off the left-hand side of the docks, cast out by the lily pads. That is the one consistent thing I can find. And then people are saying all kinds of different times of the day. They're saying at night. They're saying a million different things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if maybe it needs to be a cloudy day. Maybe it needs to be a sunny day. Maybe it needs to be freaking raining. I can't find anything that's consistent with that. Yeah, it's a mess. They should have put. They need to put clues in the actual thing so people know what to do. Because if you just throw them out here and there's no information on this fish whatsoever, and you make the specialty bait for it, you like. I mean, at least in my opinion, you think I have the specialty bait. I thought that was supposed to be the difficult part of trying to get this fish to bite. And then the other difficult part is trying to fight the fish and win. Yeah, we have a person here on the forums that's like, I've tried all recommended spots, times, weather, setups, getting seriously bored now, and I wouldn't blame him. Cloudy weather, low pressure, early night. You know, this is a good this comment's actually very interesting. Why don't people do this more often? Like, if you have this unique fish and you caught it somewhere, if you have make a marker of it and then tell people, or like or something, you know. At least then people know where the fish is at. They know roughly where the fish is at, and they can try and catch it. At least that's my opinion on it. I want to do that one. I do, but I can't. So if you look at my fishnet, actually, I think I'm covering my fishnet. I'm so sorry. I'm covering my metrics. If you look at my fishnet, though, I can't hold it. I would give Rocky, yeah. I agree with Pone. Rocky's probably better. Once I get to 38, I'll be able to hold the bigger fish. Alright, pike slasher. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it, bite it, bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite, 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 boy! Bite it! Bite it! It's a foggy day? No, it's a rainy day. It's a cloudy night. If you can get a hold of mayflies, you'll do really good at any area with trout. Mayflies do wonders for trout. Please, pike slasher, just bite it. Give me one shot. I'm begging you. I only have 5 bait for you anyway. I only get 5 shots. 5 shots at catching you. Just bite it. Just bite it. It's specialty bait for you. Why are you being this difficult? I didn't do nothing wrong. I've been sitting here waiting patiently. I don't know what's going on the water there, but that looks super weird. I'm not the only one that sees the bubble climbing junk there. And now it's gone. I don't know if it was a weird lighting effect or what. There, it's back. It's like an angle. I guess it's the leaves maybe reflecting off the water. Well, I'm thinking about skipping the day to the next day. I got a pirate song. What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. But that's all I got. Oh, you can use all 3 standard for trout. If you're going with baits, mayflies. If you're going with spinning rods, there's all kinds of things that work. They tend to like narrow spoons and stuff though. I'm gonna try early morning. Bite, bite, bite the bait, bite, bite, bite the bait, bite, bite, bite the bait, please bite the bait. Saw that person ripping that fish out of the water or something. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's a minnow. Well, I mean, theirs isn't a minnow, but this person caught a minnow. Ah, I didn't even think about fishing off the edge of the dock for the minnows. I think of minnows or something I'm missing. Oh, never mind. I caught one. Alright. My impatience is growing. Ha! I thought this thing would at least bite. Watch it just be circling the bait. It's just swimming around it. And the real trick to catching it is you have to wait exactly 5 minutes and then it'll bite it. And then if it doesn't bite it and actually hook into it, it will not bite it for another 5 minutes. And the process repeats. That would be awful. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Bite stupid bobber. Eat the frankenbait. Woo! I'm not getting anything right now. I've got to shift the time again, most likely. I'm gonna try night. I'm gonna try a cloudy night. It has to be weather. $20 minutes. You know, I'm mad about it. But I'll pay for it. I mean, yeah, I can try the other side of the pads if you want. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I'm upset. I'm genuinely hurt by this fish. I went through so much trouble to catch a bunch of pike. And this is what it does. Screws me over. Just leaves me with nothing. Just gonna sit here and wait for 6 years and then still never get the fish. Oh man, I'm genuinely getting tired though. If I don't catch it here in a few minutes, that's gonna be it. A perch. A yellow perch. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep yawning. Sleep's been rough lately because they're fixing the ceilings. So when I try and sleep, I'm not getting very much. Yo! My patented loop technique. Oh, I almost lost him there. Look. Look, 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 look. Oh. I gotta be cautious with the donut. Oh, he's running. Got him! Woo! Apparently that was supposed to be a really, really hard catch because I got triple bonus XP for it. He really didn't fight that hard though. That was a pretty easy catch for the 23-pound fish. I'm happy with that. That's like 6 grand though. I have barbless? No. I'm not using barbless. Oh, never mind. I am using barbless. Never mind. I'm using barbless. I didn't realize this was a barbless hook. Shh. He didn't see anything. That didn't happen. And we'll just pretend that we didn't catch that. Nothing happened. Look, sometimes you just have only barbless hooks. Sometimes that's all you got. And that's what you go for. And sometimes birds that are literally nowhere near you just flap away like they're 2 feet away from you. And it's just that's how it happens. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here anymore. This place is awful. I'm mad about it. I made back my money though, which is a good thing. It just took 2 unique fish monsters to do so. After I bought that rod. Alright, fish monsters. Next up, I'm going to probably go for the skull bait for the Niren River. And then I might try for the eel one. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't had any luck catching eels at all. Like at all. I have had 0. I have the rainbow trout ready to go. The problem is, obviously, that I can't keep it. So I have to hit a higher level to get a better bag. I think I can probably get a bag right now, but I'd rather just save up, hit 38, and then get that bag before I go after it, right? Let's see. Keep net. No, actually, I don't have access to one that would work. Fish Fort L just can't. It can't. It's taking an L. It can only hold 44 pounds. So the barbless just give bonus XP. I don't know if it's easier for the fish to slip off with them either. It might be. That's the one I need. This one it could still outweigh, which annoys me to no end. And then you go to 38, and then they're just actually, you know what? Never mind. I didn't realize that that's a crap. I need 40 then. I won't be able to go after that fish until 40. That upsets me. That genuinely upsets me. But I don't want to use a stringer. I don't like stringers. Let's see. 33, 39. It'd be 39. I would still need to be level 39. Do I really want to invest in 65 grand into it though? I'm just saying. For one fish? 65 grand for one fish? I don't know. I think I'll just go to 40. I think I'll just hit 40. I think I'll just go to the one place that I was already at, the Saint LaCroix, Saint Croix Lake here, and I'll just level up to 40, and then when I level up to 40, I'll get that good net instead of worrying about getting a stringer midway through. I feel like that's better because I'm not gonna keep the stringer for the most part, right? Fish! Hey, Crab Hill. Fish fishing, yes. Yes, 100%. I agree with all of that. But you caught me at the end here. I'm about to get off. Everglades? Live bait for catching an insanely vicious terror tarpon and stop from damaging the ecosystem of the local wetlands? No, you're a crab on a hill. And then there's the voodoo one at White Moose that I don't even really want to go after. Fish out 5 shells from the bottom. Oh, well, that's easy though. I can get shells like nothing there. Shells are insanely common. No. And here's the really gross one, where you literally just take freaking undigested baby birds out of a gar, and then you use those as bait, which is kind of wild to me. I'm gonna be honest. I figured that the zombie catfish would be eating other catfish or something, but it's going out of its way for baby birds that have been half digested by alligator gar. Sure. Freaking that's how it works. Also, welcome to the YouTube side of things, Toggle. It is, however, time for me to call it. So I appreciate you stopping by. I do need to head to bed here before I freaking pass out midstream. So, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, stay out of trouble, don't catch anything on fire. If you enjoyed your time here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your night, and ban out.